All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing. Or excuse me, not boxing. I apologize. We finna talk some, what's the right word for this? I'm going to be careful how I phrase this. We're going to talk we're going to talk justice. How about that? We're going to talk justice today or injustice today. Can we do that? Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 70 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. Let me scroll up and see what we got in the building thus far. Jalen Hudson is in the building. Tamir Ali, Kenny Banks, Slim Hussein is in the building. See what we got here. We got the homie Rod Neal is in the building. The homie Insane up in here. HC Boxing, Escobar, Posey, Brother Reef in the building. What it do? Freemore. The homie Welcome Down Van Horder in the building. G Code Wody in the building. Young Deezy. Star City J. Sniper in the building. Salute to the family. Y'all get the lights all the way up. So listen, man, it's gonna be a quick live. I just want to come on here and cook real quick about something. So I did a video earlier today on my channel discussing the situation that happened with the young fella, the young brother Nolan Wells. For those who don't know, the young brother Nolan Wells is a young black man who went out on a fishing, well, not fishing, I should say, but he went out on a trip from Mississippi. He went on what's it called? I forgot the name of that island. Is it Horn Island or something like that? But he went out off the coast of Mississippi with his white friends and hung out with them, and ended up unalived. They found he came up missing first, and they found his body unalived, but his friends returned without him. They left with him, right? They came there to the island with him, but they left without him and came back with his cell phone, which is diabolical. And then they didn't even return his cell phone to his mother and father when they knew the boy was missing. When the mother was posting social media things saying, my son is missing, they didn't even say, hey, we got his cell phone. Not at all. The cell phone, them having his cell phone was only discovered by other friends who tracked his location of his cell phone. That's the only way they knew. And on top of that, this is why I'm doing this video right now. When the parents actually got the cell phone back, days after their son was missing, when they actually got the cell phone back from these boys here, these white guys, there were text messages deleted from his phone. Now, of course, those messages can be they can be revived, right? You can revive them messages. You know what I mean? You can revive them. But the fact that they deleted anything from that boy's phone after his demise, after his disappearance, tell me everything I need to know. Now, I'm doing this video because I believe they did something to the boy. And I'm not going to let this go. This shit bothers me. I got kids, bro. I'm a black man. I got daughters. I got sons, right? I got grandbabies. And I know how these people get down. I gave up on y'all. Once Hulk Hogan came out as racist and Ric Flair came out as racist, I ain't got no more faith in none of y'all. All y'all racist to me. All it takes is a couple of shots of whiskey for y'all to start acting a fool. A couple of Budweisers, y'all gonna start acting a fool. Y'all be cool, y'all act one way. Because listen, everybody not the same when they drunk. Let's be clear. Some people is cool drunks, and you have a good time with them. You laugh and you joke and talk about movies and crack jokes. Some people, other people, I should say, when they get drunk, they turn into their alternate personality. They turn into the person they really are that they've been hiding. They turn into a racist, a graper, or whatever the case may be. All I know is this: is there's no way in hell you finna convince me that three, not one, three different friends left this boy Nolan on an island by himself because he wanted to hang out with a girl. So y'all left him there, right? But y'all got his cell phone. Can y'all make it make sense for me? Make it make sense. Let's say he really did want, hey man, hey, I got this little chick, man. I'm finna get up with her. One thing I know for a fact, a black man ain't gonna do is leave nobody with his cell phone. No, sorry. Black man ain't a black teen ain't finna leave nobody with his cell phone now. Y'all can tell that lie to somebody else. Tell that lie to somebody else. Something happened, and we already know that there was a physical altercation between these guys right here pictured. And now I'm seeing people talking about, oh man, don't post no pictures of them. Blur their faces out because they're trying to, act like somebody is bullying them or something. No. Let me tell y'all some evidence. Let me tell y'all something. This is from the stories I've heard, right? I wasn't there, so of course I don't know everything. But from the stories I heard was this. The day the white guys came back to land, to Mississippi, they came back with Nolan's cell phone, but without Nolan. Right? His mother, picture here. Let me get to his mama. His beautiful mama. His beautiful mother right there. She was relentless on social media saying, my son is missing. Where my son? Where my son? Where my son? Like every 30 minutes, she posted something on Facebook about her son missing, right? She's not even knowing that these dudes got her son's cell phone. Now, the other friends knew. See, this is what happened. All right, the other friends was like, okay, well, this can't be that serious. Nolan, he back in Mississippi. And she like, no, he's not back in Mississippi. Well, his cell phone, because we all in the group chat, and we all track each other's location. His cell phone says he's back in Mississippi. So that's where the mother found out that somebody in Mississippi had his phone. And that's when they found out it was them boys he was with. They had his phone, but they never called her and told her nothing. So the next day, when they have a whole sweep of the island, a search party looking for the young brother, right? They have a whole search party looking for the young homie, right? Guess where the three white boys was at? Let me put their picture back up here. Guess where they was at? They didn't even go on the search. The next day, don't nobody think this boy got killed or nothing. They just know he's missing. The very next day, these three jokers here, allegedly, like I said allegedly, these jokers here was out kicking it, having drinks, and eating food, while everybody else is searching for Nolan. And then when another friend, a black friend, allegedly, a black friend saw them kicking it and said, hey, why y'all not out looking for y'all friend like everybody else? It's all over the news. They said, oh, well, y'all think we did it anyway. The black friend said that they allegedly said, one of these people allegedly said, y'all think we did it anyway. And my question would be, did what? Because we talking about the very next day. Ain't nobody even thinking he dead yet. We think he just missing. So did what? What y'all think he did? What y'all think y'all did? Listen, bro. Listen. It's hard being a black father out here. It's very hard. I sympathize with the parents in this situation. And I don't want to say nothing that might cause anybody to get in trouble. But me as a father, me knowing myself, just me knowing myself, one of these individuals will be tied up in my basement, and they're gonna have to tell me something. Somebody gonna crack. Somebody gonna crack. And if I'm wrong, I go to prison. Being wrong. If I'm absolutely wrong, I will apologize and I will go to prison. Being wrong. But ain't no goddamn way. You got my baby phone, and he ain't here, but you got his phone, and then you don't want to give it back to me, and you delete text messages. I promise you, somebody getting put in my basement, tied up in the basement. I'm just saying, allegedly, of course. Ain't no way in hell. There ain't no way in hell. I'm finna sit back and watch this miss. And look, this is really hurtful to me. This story, as a father. One thing we fear as a father. One thing we fear as a father, as a parent, is our babies not coming home. That's the most terrifying situation you could ever imagine. You understand me? That's mental torture. That's psychological torture. Everybody say that they not a killer. Everybody say they not this, they not that. If your baby don't come home, the things that would go through my mind with all the crazy stuff I be watching on the internet, bro, I would turn into the most Hannibal Lecter animal on the planet Earth. Like, I mean, I'm telling you what I know. I would turn into an absolute serial mass murderer type shit. Like, I would turn into that instantly. It wouldn't even be a discussion. Everybody in the vicinity, somebody's gonna give me an answer, or everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go. Everybody. I don't care what nobody says. Oh, he's an animal. Look at him. He's a monster. That black bastard. Whatever you gonna call me, you can call me that. But ain't no way in hell my baby not coming home, and I know who she was with, and she ain't coming home. I promise you, everybody in your house, whatever. I'm not finna talk about this. You get the point. It's ridiculous, bro. I really sympathize with the parents in this situation, and I see a lot of people trying. What's up, Brown Sugar Tate? I see you, lovely. Y'all smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up for me. I see a lot of people trying to blame his parents. Oh, his parents should have prepared him. His parents should have told him. His parents should have told him not to be hanging with them white folks, blah, 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 blah. Listen, bro. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going to blame this kid's parents because they are the victims in this situation. If anybody needs to be blamed, it's the savages. The savages. What's up, Sensei Storm B Man in the building? The savages that have hurt this boy, potentially hurt this boy, they need to be blamed. Right? And I need to know why. I don't care what y'all say, whatever you think happened. I need to know why they came back without him, but they had his cell phone. They say that the boy, Nolan, wanted to stay there and talk to some girl. But the girl said she talked to Nolan, but when they got done talking, he got back on the boat with them. That's what she said. She said he got back on the boat with them. And they came back without him, but they had his cell phone and didn't want to give his cell phone back to his mama. They want to keep his cell phone. Come on, bro. Y'all got to make this make sense. Y'all got to make this make sense. What's up, walking down around, big stepping in the building? Make it make sense. How on earth did you come back with my baby's cell phone without him? And you want to convince me he left his cell phone in y'all custody while he talked to some broad? Man, you miss me with the cat. A girl he ain't never met before. Nah. Yeah, this story really bothered me as a parent. It really bothered me, dog. It bothered me a lot. And yeah, man, I can't do it, bro. I can't. I'm gonna follow this story very closely. The rest of my videos on this topic probably gonna be on my Patreon because I can't say the stuff I want to say. I can't talk the way I want to talk on YouTube. Yeah, it made me mad too, Mr. Sharp. It's ridiculous, bro. And this boy went out there hanging with them folks. I'm telling you, man, this is why you can't. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not saying that some bad can't happen when you kicking it with all black folks or Latinos or nothing else. I'm saying this. One thing we know for sure. This is what we know for sure historically. You the only black dude, only black person, and you hanging out with a group of them other folks, them pink people, right? Historically, that haven't worked out for us. It just happened. They act cool. You be thinking you know these people, and then out of nowhere, they start having a few Budweisers, Miller High Lifes or something, and then all of a sudden, there's some crazy stuff going on, and they like pack animals, right? That's how lynch parties was formed. Once one or two of them start doing something, the other one just be quiet and watch it happen. They ain't gonna help you. They're gonna be quiet, watch it happen, fam. It's disgusting. I've seen it happen too many times. You know what I'm saying? I remember one of my homies, I ain't gonna say his name, but cause I don't want to open up no cases, but one of my homies, now listen, let me give a disclaimer. Let me give a disclaimer real quick. Cause I be wanting to talk, man. I be wanting to talk, but I can't talk because you know what I'm saying. The internet's a crazy place nowadays. You dig? This is a disclaimer. This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All content provided on this channel is educational purposes only, right? And entertainment. So listen, this is all made up stuff I'm about to say right now. Everything I'm about to say right now is made up fantasy for educational or entertainment purposes, right? So dig this, right? One of my homies back in the day, a good brother too. He was accused. He was accused of stealing something from. We was all kicking it by this white girl house, right? It's me and the homie. We the only two black dudes, right? But we around these other folks, right? These pink people, right? And we by this pink girl house. She cool. We all know her. But one of the homies, my homeboy, I don't want to say his name. I'm gonna call him whatever. Y'all, I don't gotta call him nothing. Y'all get it. He got accused of stealing her necklace, something like necklace or something from her house or something. So these jokers thought they was going to tie him up and beat him until he confessed to stealing this necklace, right? So I wasn't with it. I said, no, y'all ain't gonna do that to him. Homie, if y'all gonna do that to him, y'all gotta do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I mean, you got nothing to do with this, bro. No, I got everything to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he black. Y'all talking about tying him up in front of me and y'all white. Like, that's not gonna happen. Oh, why it gotta be about race? Why it gotta be... Nigga, because you talking about tying him the fuck up. What the fuck is you talking about? What you mean tying... Bro, this ain't no, that's not happening, right? So anyway, they tried it, you know what I'm saying? And me and the homie we went back to back. We went back to back, right? Against six of them. It's me and him against 6 of these pink folks, and we whooped they motherfucking ass, cuz. We whooped their motherfucking ass. And we got fucked up now. Don't get me wrong. I ain't exaggerating nothing. But we whooped their motherfucking ass. And we came out that motherfucker good. But the fact that they tried it, though, the fact that they thought that they was going to tie my brother up in front of me and I was going to be cool with it, that I was going to be a jig. I'm like, yeah. Okay, yeah, go ahead, massa. We went back to back and we whooped on. You know what I'm saying? We did what we had to do. And one of them didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. This is all entertainment purposes. But one of them didn't make it. But my point is, you got me fucked up if you think I'm going to sit back and watch you tie up, even if he did steal the necklace, which he did steal the necklace. He did. I found out later he did steal the necklace. But still, y'all ain't finna hog tie this nigga in front of me. You got me all the way fucked up. Yeah, he stole a necklace. That's a necklace, bro. You ain't finna hog tie my guy and whip him and beat him or none of that crazy shit. But see, and we have been around these white folks for years. We was in school with these people, not even knowing they got the capability of doing some craziness like this. But every time it's one pink person who get fucked up by a group of black person, now all of a sudden it's a hate crime. Oh, these black people, you can't trust them. Can't trust them. They'll do this to you and they'll do that to you. But they don't tell you about their little stories. All the little bonfires they be having in the woods and shit. And you go out in the woods and shit with these people and they're out there, you know what I'm saying, getting drunk and smoking weed and whatever they're doing. Come on, fam. Stay away from these folks, bro. Stay away from these folks. I'm telling you. I've been around enough of them to know. I lived in Germany. I lived in upstate Utica, New York. I lived all over the world, bro. I'm telling you. I've been around these people. I grew up around these people, and I'm telling you what I know. These folks, no, they got two faces, man. They wear two faces. One face is that of a liberal, an understanding liberal who loves the world and a hippie, peace and love, free sex and free this and that, right? Free Palestine, you know, all that old stuff, right? That's one face. The other face is that of a savage. The other face is that of Adolf Hitler, Mussolini. What's the boy name? Leopold. Ain't that boy named Leopold? Ain't that his name? The one who, the Belgian dude? King Leopold, I think his name is. Savagery. They got different faces, bro. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know from experience. Yeah, free Carmelo for sure. Yeah. These people, they got different faces, fam. And I'm telling you right now, you be thinking, yeah, Leopold II in Belgium. That's right. That's him, Brother Reed. You be thinking you cool with him, and he not. Listen, I was just telling Mr. Sheldon. I was talking to Mr. Sheldon earlier, right? And I told him a story. But since then I talked to the homie, right? But Mr. Sheldon, I said, man, don't say nothing because I don't want the homie who watched my videos to feel like I'm talking about him behind his back. But I ended up calling the homie anyway and talked to him, and he said, man, that's cool. You just don't say my name, but you can talk about the situation, whatever. I said, bet. So I'm finna tell y'all a story that only Mr. Sheldon has heard this story. Now, I really should say this for Patreon low key, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. So check it out. One of my homies, a brother, who I went to high school with, my last year of high school in Milwaukee, senior year. Real good brother, cool brother. Played semi-pro. He was supposed to be like, everybody thought he was going to be like a Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson type of individual, right? Everybody thought he was going to be like this multi-sport supreme athlete, right? So, the white chicks was all over him. You know what I'm saying? They was all over him. You dig? And he had this one girlfriend. She was a white girl, right? And so he was with her in high school. However, hold on one second, man. I gotta see something. Hold on one second. 1 second, ladies and gents. Let me check something. What happened here? That's not it. Why is it doing this? Hey, can y'all? Am I still live? What is it doing this? Why is it doing this? 1 second. Wow. Okay, this is odd. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's just saying it's live, but okay, I had to see something. My YouTube was wilding for a minute. All right, here we go. All right, but anyway, shout out to my brother. Freedom's March is in the building in that super chat. Appreciate the love. He says, unfortunately, all the others are capable of such hatred. It's brutal, bro. It's brutal. AC Boxing in the super chat with that 5-piece. Thank you, good brother. He says, our history has shown us what the devil looked like, and it's not a beast with a goat head or horns, with the human body. You dig that? Dig that, brother. That's all I've been trying to tell these people. The devil is real, but the devil ain't who you think he is. He ain't nobody under the ground with a pointy hat or pointy horns and all that kind of stuff. Now, the devil looked like Damian Thorne in real life. Damian Thorne. Matter of fact, let me pull up Damian Thorne. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it. I don't want to get distracted. But anyway, let me say this. Let's get back to what we were talking about. So the homie, like I said, star athlete, and he with this white girl. Now, a pretty girl too. I ain't gonna lie, she fine, right? And he said, okay, well, he ended up getting injured. And but he recovered, but he didn't have the discipline. And I hope the homie don't get offended by this. He's my guy, but he didn't have the discipline to make the NBA or the NFL. He didn't. He could have played both sports, but he liked getting high. He liked smoking weed and shooting dice and hanging out with the fellas and all that kind of stuff. And he just, he got by on his natural talent more so than his work ethic, right? Shout out to the homie. But what happened is he ended up playing semi-pro football in Milwaukee, right? And he ended up playing pro basketball overseas in Europe, right? And that went on for about, I don't know, for a while. But at some point, his baby mama, he had like 3 kids by this white girl now. At some point, the baby mama, yeah, there you go, insane. Barron Trump, exactly. That's why I was going to pull up Barron Trump. That's Damian Thorne, straight up. So anyway, he ended up, he got caught messing with this girl on Instagram. Mind you, he married to a white girl, right? We went to school together, right? Cool, pretty white girl. However, he ended up messing with this black girl on Instagram. She's an Instagram model, fine, very popular. I ain't gonna say who she is, whatever. It's not important. But he ended up messing with her, creeping off with her. He just had like a fling with her, right? And it wasn't nothing serious. They both was at the same location at some event, and they both linked up. It was like a one-night stand situation. But his wife ended up finding some messages that the girl was sending him, right? And all that. So she literally snapped, bro. This chick literally told the homie, "I'm finna ruin your life. You wanna play with me? Do you know who I am? I threw my whole life away to be with you, and you're nothing but a nigger. I threw my whole life away. My mom told me not to deal with you, but I thought you were gonna be somebody. I should be a millionaire by now. I thought you were going to the NBA or the NFL, and you didn't. You're a loser, and you got the nerve to cheat on me with this nappy-headed black bee." That's what she told him. And when homie hit me up and told me what was happening, I said, "Bro, you should, man, hold up. I go over there, bro, to talk to him. I'm trying to be a mediator, right? Like, ain't no way, because I'm like, I've been knowing both of them since high school." She told me, "Kevin, get away from me. Get away from me. If you're going to protect your friend, you're just a nigger like him." Never in my life have I ever heard this woman say one racist word, ever in life. She was a liberal. But on this particular day, it came on out. So if the homie was with it, we could have packed her up. We could have put her in a suitcase somewhere. But I wouldn't, what I'm saying? He wasn't with it. But I'm just saying, allegedly, of course. But he wasn't with it. He loved her and all that stuff. That's the mother of his kids and all that. But he ended up getting custody of his babies. He ended up getting custody of his babies. He got 3 kids by her, 2 boys and a girl. He ended up getting custody of the babies because she was sending him so much hateful text messages, calling him the N-word and all kind of racist stuff. And, "Oh, yeah, I was just playing you. You really thought I liked you. There's no way a woman like me could ever be in love with a man who looks like you." She went off, bro, off. And the homie was so heartbroken. He was so heartbroken behind that, bro. And I hope I'm not opening up no old wounds for the homie. I think this story needs to be told, though. If we talking about what happened with the young homie, Nolan Wells. Listen, bro, you don't know people, fam. These people wear masks, is what I'm trying to tell you. You know how black folks, we wear masks? You know how we get around them folks and we smile and grin and we, I know that's right, we laugh at their corny jokes. I know that's right, Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie, hey, you a damn fool, Mr. Charlie. All that shit we be doing. I know that's right, sir. Yeah, you a damn fool, Mr. Charlie. Well, they do the same thing. They pretend like they rock with us. They pretend. But the whole time, man, you can't listen, bro. My daughter tried to tell me she wasn't gonna go hang out with these girls and from her school. Oh, they gonna go to the movies and this and that, right? And I said, "Okay, who these girls?" "Oh, this is my friend, this and that." I said, "Well, let me see. I need to see their faces. They got Instagram. They got what?" She's like, "No, they got Snapchat." I said, "Well, let me see how they look." 2 white girls. I said, "Nope, you ain't going nowhere with them." "Who else going?" "Oh, just us, 3." "No, you ain't going." "Why?" "But Dad, why? Why can't I go?" "Because I know white folk in the way you don't know white folk. You hear me? You ain't going nowhere with them. Nowhere with them by yourself. Now, if it's another black girl going with you, maybe then. But nope. Ain't finna happen." P Black, what's happening with it? With the 5-piece, appreciate the love, fam. He says, "I love you, bro. Real ninja. Salute to my brother P Black." I'm just trying to be as honest as possible. I'm paranoid, bro, especially with my kids. I mean that, bro. I'm super duper paranoid with my kids because I understand I live in a world where most people don't know how savage the world really is. They really don't know. Most people live in like a shell. turtle shell. They only poke their head out when they got to go to work or something like that, right? And they don't really know how messed up the world really is, but I do. I've been around people. I know I got friends, people who I call my friends, who have literally chopped up women before, chopped them up and put them in the garbage can, fam. And these are people that I knew, right? You listen. What I'm trying to explain to you is that just because you around somebody and you having a good time, you smoking a blunt with them, you sharing a drink or whatever, y'all popping a bottle of Hennessy together, you don't know these people. There are people right now watching this video, I guarantee you, there are several people watching this video right now that are abusing animals, that are abusing their kids. People got locks on their refrigerator, locks on their cabinet. Kids can't get nothing to eat. You ain't getting no snacks till tomorrow morning when I say you can eat some snacks. I mean, crazy shit like that. Who the hell lock up? What I'm saying? Like, who the hell does that? Imagine growing up in the household as a kid, and you can't just get up in the middle of the night and go in the refrigerator and make you a sandwich when you want to. I can't even fathom that idea. I can't. But that's because of how I grew up. But there are people who literally do that. When I go by people's house, right, especially women, I pay attention to how they treat their kids. I'm very sensitive to how people treat their kids, right? And I told this story on Patreon before. I'm not sure I should tell it on YouTube, but let me put the disclaimer back up. Let me put that disclaimer back up here. All right. And put the disclaimer back up there. Now, I remember years ago, I'm gonna tell an abbreviated story. Back in the day, I went by this chick house, little thotty potty, right? Big old booty chick, right? This before BBLs was thing popping, right? But she a stallion, right? I go by her house, but the thing that turned me off about her was like how she treated her daughter. She had a young daughter. I can't remember her age. Maybe like she was younger than 10. I know that. But her daughter did something that she didn't like, and she snatched her up by her collar in front of me. She was like, it was almost like she was showing off in front of me, as if I wanted to see this or something. Like, or she thought I wanted to see this. She snatched her daughter up, punched her in the chest, and started talking to her crazy like, "Look, bitch, look, B, you look B. Oh, you gonna do this? You look B, you hear me, look B?" Little baby crying, man. And my instincts took over. Cause I'm like, whatever she did, it wasn't warranted of that, right? But she was doing it in front of me as if I was gonna be cool with it. So I don't care how nobody feel about this. You know what I'm saying? When she sent her daughter to the bedroom, I snatched her up. And I did the same thing she did. Look, bitch. Huh? You like to hit on kids, little bitch? Look, bitch, huh? Allegedly, of course. These are all made up stories for the internet, you dig? These are all made up stories for the internet. You know what I'm saying? Don't be taking me serious, because I'll be just telling them, making up lies, you know what I'm saying, for the internet, you dig? I'm just saying, there's some savages out here, fam. I'm very sensitive when it comes to people hurting old folks and kids. I don't play them type of games, you dig? Especially if you do it in my face. You play with you hurt a kid in my face, I'm gonna fuck you up. I promise you. I'm gonna fuck you all the way up. I'm just telling you how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nobody, you know what I'm saying? People gonna say, "Oh man, that you shouldn't." Well, that I don't give a fuck about that. Motherfucker abusing a baby because you trying to bully a kid. Now, if I bully you, now all of a sudden there's something wrong with that. But you can bully a baby? Fuck out of here, bitch. You got me all the way fucked up. Look, bitch. What the fuck is you trying to do? I'm not turned on by that. Some weirdo niggas is turned on by that. Some weirdo niggas. Matter of fact, let me drop the link in the chat. I can't. I'm starting to get too emotional now, bro. Let me drop the link in the chat. Y'all want to come up? Y'all want to pull up? Cause I gotta do my dog show later on. So let's cook real quick then. Let's cook real quick. Yeah, y'all pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. And for the record, I do not condone putting hands on nobody. You dig? But when you put your hands on old folks and kids, I believe you don't deserve no sympathy. That's just me personally. But anybody who got any thoughts on this brother Nolan Wells situation, pull up on me. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Hey, I know you go. Hey, what's happening with Loco?
That's my homeboy Gorilla 8, man. That's my
No.
homeboy.
It ain't no gorilla hate. It ain't no gorilla hate. No. But no, cuz, am I wrong? No, cuz, am I wrong?
Nah, you 1000% is not wrong, bro. I promise you, I can't stand when a bro do that. Like you yelling at the kids in front of me. Don't do that to them babies, man. Don't do that. They don't deserve that shit. Or do it when I ain't around. You know what I'm saying? But don't do it in front of me. But man, eight. I mean, Gorilla 8. I mean,
No,
come
no.
on, man.
Come on, cuz. Come on. Come on. See, I shouldn't even say nothing, man. Y'all gonna mess with me now, bro.
Look,
I shouldn't even say
hey,
it. This is a
hey,
made up story anyway. That's made up
it's
for the internet.
it's so much evidence.
Man, come on, cuz. Come on. Hey, hey, shout out to the homie Rod Neal. What's happening with G?
What's up, y'all?
What's
What's
up
up,
with a good
Insane?
brother?
What's good? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Yo, man, I just jumped on real quick, man, because, yeah, I wanted to say, like, I remember, like, I always knew these people be acting funny anyway, but the big wake-up call I had for real was when Obama got that first term
Right.
in the office. And what I mean by that is, like, a whole bunch of cats that I went to high school with, you grow up with these people and stuff like that, and you thinking that you cool with these people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you grew up with it. And then I seen like what people was posting on the Facebook and stuff like that, man. I had to get rid of these people, man. And it was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Because at some points, you be like, man, they didn't even really give you no sign they thought that way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But hey,
Right.
it's just like what you said about like Hulk Hogan and them. Like, you like, dang, man, for real, like, if if I can't believe in y'all, then I got to cut all these people off. I view all
Facts.
y'all the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to, man.
It's crazy that you say that, Rod Neal, because when Obama got elected as president, I was in Desert View State Prison, right, in Cali, and I was on the
Yeah.
phone with my mama. I was on the phone with my mama, and I seen white dudes I talked to before. We know it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know it is what it is. But the hatred and the evil that I seen in their eyes, they were upset. They was mad, and I'm just like, bro, all of y'all like that. All of you. I don't care if you say you a skinhead, you a Peckerwood, whatever you want to say you is, you a Nazi low, whatever you are, bro. Y'all all like that. Y'all cover it up though. You know what I'm saying? But y'all all like that, bro. They all come from the lineage of evil. So, whatever was going on in that mountain, you know what I'm saying? It justifies who they are.
Yeah, for
Yeah. I
sure.
mean, I just stopped tolerating it. I just stopped tolerating it because then, like, even now, if if you one of them and we was cool at some point and you say anything crazy, I don't care what it is. What about Chicago? You know how it goes. Anytime something
Yeah,
happen to
yeah.
black people, what about Chicago?
Right, right.
Ain't no mercy. Ain't no mercy. I'm getting rid of you right off the bat. It's
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Yeah.
you don't get no second chance. You don't get no second chances with me.
Yeah, they bring up Chicago, but I bring up what's happening around the world. You people destroy the world. Like Chicago is minuscule to what you guys do around the world.
Yeah.
Like,
Chicago
what are we talking
yeah.
about?
Chicago is a pimple on the world's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What is
like
we even talking
nothing.
about?
A drop in the vast ocean. Like, what are we talking about here? You people lineage is so tore up. You know what I'm saying? But I like they women. You know, I take they women. But all the rest of them, nah. And I don't want to hear all of them ain't like that, because if it ever go down, I'm not even trying to decipher who was who and which is which. Just
Now,
pure
hey,
point blank, just like that. I'm not trying. Oh, he ain't. No, I don't care. It is what it is.
yeah, like Khalid Muhammad said years ago. Khalid say, man, look, I don't know if he got this from Malcolm or if he said it himself, but I know Khalid said it for sure. He said, man, look, if all my people getting bit by snakes and they dying, I ain't got time to be deciphering. Well, no, this snake it ain't poisonous, or this a gardener snake, or this a python, this a constrictor. No, all of y'all got to go. Fuck all you snakes. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that bull. Young Abel, what's happening with it, bro?
What's happening, bro? Just came home from work, man, and I know y'all was cooking up a storm. What's happening?
Oh man, we over here just chopping it up, man.
Yo, why does his voice like, oh my God, why do I get like Ned Flanders mixed with a Monster Red Bull or something when he talk, bro? I swear to
Man,
God,
shut
that shit
up
is
and
so
sang with your
funny, bro.
real. You know what,
Like
though, bro?
Ned
Hold on.
Flanders.
Man, stop it, bro. Like, let me say this right now off the bat. Um, During the time when Obama was running for president in 2008, you know what a lot of the Hispanic people used to call me back in the eighth grade and ninth grade? They nicknamed me Obama, bro.
Oh,
Why
you
would the
was in the
fuck?
you
Why
was
would
you
they
was
do that?
oh you was in eighth and ninth grade when Obama was president.
Absolutely, bro. Like in the eighth and
Wow.
ninth grade, they used to
You
call
was
me
a
Obama
kid.
back in the day. And I think the reason is because one, they thought that my voice and the way that I talk sounded like Obama. And number two, they actually thought that my presence looked like Obama. And I'm like, I'm not even close to that
No,
dude,
no,
bro.
that's just only because y'all from a similar region, and that's all. That's all that is. But the thing is this: when Obama was president, uh, I was shit, man. I had just got. I was working a job. I was doing shipping and receiving. I was the supervisor of a shipping and receiving department of this place, and they laid me off like the next year, bro. They laid me off, fired me, whatever you want to call it. They hated on me, something vicious, boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Obama, he changed the game because when he came in the game, even though he didn't do what he was supposed to do for black folks, but when white folks, boy, they was pissed. The ones they was pissed, and they took that shit out on everybody.
Yeah, they definitely was mad. And I can tell y'all like this, when Obama, when you do the walk or whatever through the streets, man, my heart was pounding. You know what I'm saying? I was like, is they gonna unalive him?
Yeah, yeah.
Like what's gonna happen to him? You know what I'm saying? And that was the most anxiety I ever had in my life. And I done felt I done went through M trials in court, you know what I'm saying, and never felt like how I felt in that moment, because I know when you dealing with evil people. You get what I'm saying? I know already. So yeah, that was a moment for me.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. That's what it was. And but yeah, yeah. But what do y'all think about this story insane with the homie, the young brother, Nolan Wells? Are you familiar with that story?
I'm a little familiar with it, and they did that shit. All of them, they did that.
I
They
agree.
did that, and there's no other way around it. Now we just gonna see how fast the FBI jump on it, the proper authorities jump on it, because they did that shit. They did
For
that.
sure. Yeah, yeah, bro. Cuz, listen, explain to me how. All right, just think about this now. Your son go off with his white homies on some fishing trip or some island or whatever. They come back without him, but they got his cell phone. Talking about he wanted to stay with some broad.
On the dead low, you already know what's going
You
on.
already know what it is.
Talking about
And
baby
then,
CJ, they done for. They done for it.
what
But
is we even talking about? They
there's
finna be,
nothing to talking
yeah,
about. There's nothing
it's
to
right,
talk about. It's
right.
over with.
You
Like
know what
it's
I'm saying?
over with.
Exactly.
See, and everybody want to say, Let the justice system play out. Fuck the justice system.
For
You
facts.
killed my son, nigga. It's
Yeah,
over with.
in a way, and then you don't even turn your phone. You don't even give me his phone right away. You gotta
As
get
soon as
pressure.
I knew you had his phone, it was up from there. It was
Right.
already up because he left with y'all, but it's really up now. 2 + 2 is 4, bro. We not gonna play this game.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah. You ain't playing games with me. Uh, um, what say you, Rod Neal? You married, brother. How are you reacting if that's your son? And
It's
you find out he leave, he go on the trip with his white friends, right? And then they come back without him, but they got his phone and they don't want to return his phone to you. And then when they do when you finally get the phone back, they done deleted text messages. Come on.
it, it's gonna be an issue with either the kid or the parent involved. Somebody
Yeah.
got to get somebody got to be the collateral damage.
Everybody got
Somebody
to
got
go.
to take the fall. And you know what? And here's the thing. Like I'll be real brief, but like when I'm down here in Houston now. I've been down here for like 11 years. But I grew up in Arkansas, so the part of Arkansas I was in, it was a good mixture of black and white people. But
Where was
then I
you at?
went.
Where was you at?
What you talking about in Arkansas?
Yeah, in Arkansas.
Yeah, I was around this place called Arkadelphia. It's like an hour south of Little
Oh,
Rock.
okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say Little Rock. Cause
They cripping hard in Little Rock. Them niggas cripping down there.
I used to get money down in Little Rock.
But I went to so I went to college in Fayetteville, University of Arkansas. So once you leave outside of Fayetteville, where I was working at corporate Walmart now, the corporate office. So outside, so at that time, it wasn't like around there. It ain't nothing but 2% black people. One of the big reasons why we moved was like me and my wife. We both was like, look, we wanted our kids to be around people who look like them. Because you're like, dude, that's one of the main reasons why we left. We was like, dude, we want to be in a more area where it ain't just like 2% us. Now I am in one of the blackest cities, but the point is like, dude, I didn't want my kids to like, dude, I need you to be around people where you see people that look like you that's being successful. You don't have to believe no myths or whatever about what black people are really like, where you only see a handful of us. Now you down here where you see so many successful black people that's touching money and all this stuff like that, and them other people ain't got to be your friend because that's all you used to. You see what I mean? So I even knew then, even from the jump, like, man, I want my kids to be in a different situation. And that's one of the main reasons why we picked up and we moved, fam.
Facts, big facts. Yeah, man, I understand completely, bro, and I can't do it, bro. Me personally, as a parent, I'm very like this. Like I'm gonna tell you shit. As a black man, first, I'm always a black man first, right? But I'm also a gangster, right? Regardless if I try to suppress that instinct or not, I'm a gangster. But the thing is this: even if you try to suppress it, right? And insane God know what I'm talking about. Even when you try to suppress certain things in your past, like, you know what, I'm finna grow up, I ain't doing this and that. Them reflexes is still there. They never gonna leave, bro. So
Right.
like, if something happened to my baby, I'm finna get active immediately. So I can't, this is why I'm very protective of my kids. I'm very cautious of where I allow them to be and who I allow them to hang with, because I'm scared that I don't want to do nothing stupid or overreact and then end up in prison. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then my baby's out here unprotected. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out here, I'm in the joint somewhere. So I try to be very cautious with that. And that's the dilemma of street dudes, man. That's what we got. We face that battle every day. You know what I mean? Trying to keep your sanity, trying to protect your family while not going to prison and all. And that's hard, bro. It's hard, fam. It's hard.
That's definitely hard. Letting a lot of shit slide you would never let slide.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
type of things. But I tell y'all like this though. Should no parent bury their child?
Bro.
Should no parent bury their child? And my mother, I just seen my mother bury my sister. So well,
Mm-mm.
cremate my sister. The simple fact is this: we gonna handle our business just like they people, the people of the little. What's the young brother name again? Hey, what's
Nolan Wells.
they should be handling their business, because no parent should have to bury their child. I don't care about the laws no more. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You took something. You took a person's child from them. The gloves is off. The gloves is off, homie. Ain't nothing to talk about. You got my son phone. My son left with y'all. 2 and 2 is 4. 1 and 2 is 3.
Yeah,
And y'all be done with. I go to jail for the rest of my life. Or we can
yeah.
just hold court in the street. After I'm done, we can hold court in the street. Don't really matter to me after that.
And the crazy part is, what people don't understand is like, I mean, I ain't saying like this is a good thing or nothing. I'm just saying like if you get locked up, if you go to the pen over something like that, like you got respect, homie. Like niggas ain't fucking with you behind no shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what bothered me about the Carmelo Anthony situation. Like what he did in his situation with defending himself down there in Texas, and he got convicted or whatever. But you got black folks making videos. Oh man, he gonna have a rough time. His first.
Nowhere near true.
Yo,
Nigga, we
yo,
too black, too strong. What they talking
yeah,
about? They don't know about the pay
right.
attention.
I'm
What
like,
you
what
Mm-hmm.
talking
the fuck
about?
is these
It
niggas
don't
talking
work like
about?
that.
Like, how
The
is he gonna have a
penitentiary
rough
don't work
time?
like that.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
put your hands on a brother if you want to, niggas going up. As soon as you think you about to touch a brother, we
Right.
gonna put so much iron up in you. You go, man,
Ain't no way in
play if you
hell.
want to.
Hey,
Ain't
Saturday,
no
could I
way
say
in hell.
something, bro?
Yes, sir. Young Abel, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I've been listening to everybody has been talking about, bro. But the one thing we have to make sure is that we need to teach ourselves and our own children how to defend ourselves. Because what's going on in America right now, there is no law and order anymore. They pretty much made it very, very clear there is no law and order. It goes all the way back. We as black people, we know what it is about, but a lot of them just don't understand that. But now it's right in front of your face. So now the question is, what are you going to do about it when racism comes at your face now? You got two choices. You either going to have to cop a plea or go ahead and fight. That's
Bro,
the
it ain't
only
no.
choice.
Do you understand something, Abel? Ain't no copping, no please, homie.
Exactly.
It ain't. I'm
Exactly.
from Long Beach, California, homie. Where we beef
Exactly.
with
Exactly.
Hispanics and white people. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
no copping, no please, nigga. That's
Exactly.
out,
Exactly.
homie. If it's up, it's up. It's
Exactly.
nothing to talk about. If you've been in the
Nothing.
LA County jail, bro, the California Departments of Correction ain't no compromising. Ain't no understanding. We only know one thing, bro. That's war. That's it.
That's it.
Ain't
Exactly.
no compromising, nigga. We ain't taking no losses. Ain't no shows.
Mm-hmm.
Black people, we need to understand that. Ain't no shows. Stop taking shows from these people. Ain't no making no negotiations. They only understand one language. That's it. You
Yep.
got to get on that page with them.
Yep. And that's
That's
one of the
like
reasons.
trying to convince a wall it ain't a wall. Come on
I,
now.
Absolutely, bro. And that's one of the reasons why the fact of the matter is, though, bro, I do not trust no white person at this point, bro. None whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, bro, they could turn on you in a quick second and
Man,
then
I
you
don't
become the
trust
bad guy.
nobody that don't look like me. And even the ones that look like me, homie, I got to watch you three.
Exactly.
Nigga,
Exactly.
I don't take no shows, bro. I'm not playing no games. See,
Absolutely,
but
bro.
people out here playing games. That's the problem. Y'all people want to be friendly and buddy with these folks. Them folks don't like you, homie.
Yeah, they don't. They act like they do, but they don't. Let, let
Nigga,
me
they go
let
ahead.
me,
Hey, my
let
bad,
me
homie.
no, let me read super chat. Shout out to the homie Ronald Divide with the 5P. Appreciate the love, homie. He says I would load up all my hammers. His so-called friends would have to meet baby Jesus and the friends' parents too. He says, I'm going to hell back from mine. Going to hell back. Hey man, I ain't mad at you, bro, at all. 88 job with the super chat with that 2 piece. He says, we be minding our business they mess. See, they always mess with us. But look, that's what they do, brother. That's what they do. They always doing this. This is historic. You know what I'm saying? Historically, they mess with us, fam, and it's unfortunate, but that's what they do. And this is why I don't play no games. I stick to my code conduct, my own personal creed that I grew up on, what my daddy taught me, what my uncle taught me, what my mama taught me, right? That's my code of conduct. That's my Bible. My Bible, no disrespect to nobody else's religion or nothing, but my Bible, my morals come from what I was taught growing up. That's why it's very important that parents teach their kids the right shit. Because if you teach them the wrong shit, they're going to live by that. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm very sensitive. I'm very sensitive to anybody that hurts old people or children or disabled people. If you got somebody who can't, who defenseless, basically, what I'm saying, somebody who can't protect themselves, and you using that to your advantage because you want to be a bully, like old girl. Oh, she in front of me, bro, like I'm a sucker or something, just in front of me, punching her daughter, bro, punching her. Yeah, look, bitch, look, bitch. Oh, talking crazy. This baby crying, and she looking so confused, like, mama, what's going on? Like, whatever. Yeah.
No, I gotta run. I gotta run though. But I'm gonna say this real quick though. Like I know y'all mentioned the Carmelo Anthony case.
Yeah.
I'm just going to encourage y'all to keep up with that case. The team that he has put together for trying to get this retrial and stuff like that. This the team he should have put together the first time. But they made the judge and the prosecutors, they made a lot of mistakes in this case, and you can tell it's a clear cut, and you can tell it's a clear cover up. So, hey man, look, y'all keep an eye on this. I know we all down here in Texas, we keep an eye on it for sure. And so, I think he gonna get this. I think some stuff gonna change for the young brother, in my opinion, once they get everything lined up. But the team he put together now, yeah, they not playing any games, fam.
I'm glad that they got it. Shout out to homie AB in the cash app. Appreciate the love. He says, let me see what he say. AB in the cash app say, why is he doing this? Well, actually not showing me he said nothing. But shout out to the homie AB in the cash app. Appreciate the love, fam. But anyway, so I want to say this. Listen, y'all. I know I told y'all that story. I'm not glorifying no crazy wildness, right? But I got certain triggers. We all got triggers. I got triggers. Like anybody that mess with kids or mess with old people. Thank you. Anybody that mess with kids or old folks or disabled people or people who can't defend themselves, that's a trigger for me. So excuse me, I poured my Coke Zero. That offends me, and it is what it is. So, but it's crazy. When I told that story before to somebody, they was like, they got so mad. Like, oh man, you did this and that. Niggas was more mad that I punched this broad in the chest than she punching her daughter in the face. So that'll tell you how society's so fucked up, bro.
You got weirdo dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of weirdo dudes that want to be Captain Save-A-Hoe to the broad, not even understand, bro, she just hurt this baby, though. And how long have you been doing this to this baby?
Right.
I know I'm not the first person. They not looking at that. They not looking at that for what it is. But that broad need to be disciplined, though. And all these square, lame-ass dudes, bro, you need to get that up out your system, bro. Every broad ain't right. They do wrong too. Bitches be wrong too, bro. They do, homie. All of them ain't good, homie.
Facts.
Over half of them ain't good.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Hey, go ahead. My fault, homie.
No. You was cooking. That's what they do, though, bro. And only the real gonna understand what we talking about. People who have been through that, experience certain things in life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one of my triggers. I can't do it, bro. Anybody, if I'm with my homeboy know what I'm saying? My homeboy, I had a homeboy. He was beating on his son on some crazy shit one time. This years ago. This back when we was like early 20s. My homeboy was beating on his son because his son, like basically, without I mean I hate to do this, man, but basically his son, he a kid though, bro. He a teenager. This nigga like 13. So this nigga got caught like you know like basically jacking off on his stepmama drawers, right? Right? I mean, he a kid. He going through puberty and shit. He a little nigga. You know how little nigga do.
I
But
already
his,
know. Yeah.
but his daddy was fighting this nigga like he a grown man. And I'm like, bro, I had to pull him up off. I'm like, bro, listen, I know you mad, but listen, bro. You know, we all went through puberty. We all kids before. Like, he can listen. You need to talk to him about what's happening to his hormones. He don't understand that shit. What's going on to him? He don't understand what's going on. You need to tell him what's happening with his hormones. Teach him, school him, give him some game. Don't beat. You can't beat that shit out of him. No, fuck that nigga. No, nigga violate my woman. Like, nigga, fuck your woman. This your son, nigga. The fuck is you talking about?
Man, that's your homie. I ain't got nothing to say about, bro.
No. He ain't my homie no more. Not no more, because, you know what I'm saying, we fell out after that incident. You know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, I ended up having to beat dude ass and shit.
Yeah, like, nigga, whoop you for that, bro. You have a conversation with your son. You don't beat on him or whatever, and be happy because the way the world going. Oh, you like women, son? Oh, okay, well, cool. Well, hey, look, let me explain something to you. Let me go on run this game to you. I would never be mad at my son. I'd be actually happy, homie. You a heterosexual male. Nigga, you got cake, nigga. We both got the same cake. You my boy. But let me explain to you something about your boundaries.
I'm gonna discipline him in the sense of I'm gonna talk to him, explain to him why he don't need to do that, and why that's a violation, right? But I'm also gonna talk to him about his feelings, right? And why you feeling the way you feeling. But I'm not gonna beat my son ass because he got caught jerking off sniffing stepmama panties. That's like every porno in America now doing that kind of shit. So like
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna beat my son ass on no shit like that. Like, bro, what is we do? Like, you gotta talk to him. You gotta give him some education on.
That's an inferior
on his, like, bro. Because I asked him, I said, "Cuz, have you ever talked to your son about puberty and we're going through shit?" No, he never came to me. He never came to me and told me nothing. I said, "Nigga, why he not gonna come to you? You gotta go to him. You know what time it is. You gotta educate him. How you gonna fight your son like a man because he got caught sniffing stepmama panties? Like, come on, fam. Every nigga niggas do all kind of diabolical shit.
That's because he got that hoe in him. That's why.
Yeah,
he got that hoe in him. That's why. Ain't no other way around that. He got that hoe in him. That's why, bro. You did that. You don't never do nothing like that to your son, bro. Your child, bro. Over this broad that can lead you tomorrow.
Facts, bro. That's your son forever. The broad might leave, you know what I'm saying? But we end up getting into it. The nigga tried to he pulled the pistol out on me, which I thought at first was real. But when he pointed at me, I seen the hole was too small. The motherfucking barrel was too small. I knew it at that point. I knew
a BB gun.
Yeah, I knew it was either a BB gun or a pellet gun. So you know what I'm saying? I faded that nigga. I beat that nigga down to nothing. Now, he popped me in my forehead with that motherfucker, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I still got the mark in my forehead. You know what I'm saying? He popped me with that pellet gun in my forehead. But it wasn't enough to stop me. It wasn't enough to stop no bulldog. I beat that nigga down to nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, and I told the nigga, too. I said, cuz, how the fuck? Nigga, you mad at me? You mad at your son over a bitch? Nigga, at the end of the day, your son a fucking man, bro. You talk to your son and tell him what he did was wrong and you give him game. You don't fucking beat him up in front of people and make him feel like he supposed to be some zesty ass nigga or something. At least you know he ain't zesty. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
like, what the fuck we doing?
Facts. Nigga, you should be proud. Shit. Honestly. Yeah. But like I say, every common sense ain't common. And a lot of these niggas ain't got no game about themselves. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never really had no father figures, you know what I'm saying, to walk them through the do's and the don'ts. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of these people out here that's having kids that don't even supposed to have kids because they're not even adult in their own mind. Just because you 38, 40 years old, that don't mean your mind is developed to where you need to be
Facts.
like that. Because there's a lot of people out here that have children, like I said, that don't need children.
Big
You don't
facts.
need
Big
them.
facts.
And that's why a lot of these kids is led astray, led the wrong way, led down the wrong path, and things of that nature. But when you see a solid home with the father and the mother, or just, you know what I'm saying, or with a father who got some fucking common sense, the kids come up the right way. You get what I'm saying? But so like I said, it's a lot of these dudes, homie, that they don't need to have no kids, cuz they don't need to be around children, homie, and they really need some counseling, they really need some help. Cause that
Yeah,
that nigga's a 100% weirdo.
most
Niggas would
definitely.
have whooped that nigga in the hood for that. You whooping on your son, nigga about to whoop you in front of your son. How about that? Every time nigga see you, nigga gonna whoop you, nigga.
Facts. Big facts. Hey
Yeah,
Ram, you in the
niggas don't
chat?
play
Hey
like
Ram,
that.
Ram, if you still in the chat, pull up on us, Ram. If you still in the chat, dog. I don't know if you. I know you got. You might be working. And you know that nigga Ram be lifting up car engines and shit.
Man, that nigga Ram out there, nigga playing pity pat with the hoes, nigga. That nigga
Hey,
making deals with the hoes, nigga.
he said. He said Ram making the deal.
Ram making deal or no deal, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go, y'all make sure y'all go check out my Tales from the Blade, man. I'm up to number 7 right now, man. Definitely go check out Tales from the Blade, man. On Insane Talk, NBA, NFL, boxing, and more, man. Go check out Tales from the Blade. Y'all gonna love Tales from the Blade.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure y'all do that ASAP Rocky because this Saturday. Listen. This Saturday, me and the homies, we gonna record our first episode of some good P talk. You know what I'm saying? Giving y'all some life lessons from the Blade, stories from the Blade, P talking. But this is gonna be our first episode. I'm gonna premiere it on Sunday on my Patreon. So it's gonna be me, Insane. I'm gonna get the homie Ram on there. We're gonna cook. But
Don't forget the
uh,
Mac, Stephen L. the Mac.
my nigga Stephen L. the Mizak, of course. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the homies on there. So y'all finna get some exclusive, crazy, wild shit. But like make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all support that. I'll advertise it on my YouTube channel and let y'all know what it is though. You did?
Hey, before I get out of here, because I gotta go run and do a TikTok
Yes,
live.
sir. Yes, sir.
You definitely you definitely earned the decree of being gorilla.
Man, come on, dog. What the dog? What's nah, bro, nah. Come on. I was defending the babies.
Hey, look, okay, I can understand that, but outside of that though, gorilla man, come on now. Hey, I done heard, come
Come
on,
on,
three.
cuz. Come
Look,
on,
three.
cuz.
Three, come on now. Come on,
Nah.
third. Like
Hey,
three,
I'm
it's
defending the
good
babies,
though.
man.
No, I feel look, it's cool. I understand, you know what I'm saying? But I've been watching you for since 2020. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I done
yeah.
heard the stories. P, like, it's cool, you a gorilla. I ain't
No,
like
I ain't
gorilla,
no
hey, it's
gorilla. I'm
cool.
not no gorilla. I can turn into. I'm a Gemini, so I can turn into a gorilla. But that's not my natural state. You know what I'm saying? My natural state of peace, love, playerism. You know what I'm saying? But if a bitch start acting dumb, wilding the fuck out, then I'm gonna turn into Jack the Ripper on that bitch. You dig? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's not my natural state though. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, look. Oh man, you see, you got me talking some shit.
Crazy. All right, 8, I'm going, man. Salute to
I'm
the
going.
mighty
All right, man.
LGBC, man.
Hey, shout out to the homie Insane. All right, man. Look here, man. Shout out to the brothers, man. At the end of the day, shout out to Nolan Wells and his family. Hopefully, yeah, this is all jokes. I'm just playing. I'm just playing when I say all that kind of crazy shit about Jack the Ripper. That's just crazy. Yeah, y'all know I'm playing. That's it all for jokes. But anyway, Nolan Wells and his family. Salute to them. I hope that they seek they get the justice that they seek. I hope that justice prevails because it's a lot of craziness going on in society today. Craziness. And this really bothers me. I'm telling you to my heart, it bothers me. That's why I did this live today. Normally, I don't go live about stuff like this, but this really, really bothers me as a parent. It bothers me, bro, because I got really emotional and start thinking about doing crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
Norman Allen.
78?
Peace, Norman Allen. How you doing, family?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing wonderful, family. How you?
I'm doing good. I had to come in here and tell you something.
Yes, sir.
So I was talking to I'm in the halfway house, and I was talking to black people. I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna let my son be the only one around white people." Then did a Spanish guy or a white guy? He started be like, "Oh, what's good? What's cracking? What's cracking?" To the other black people. Then I just left.
Well, say again. What happened?
I was saying how I'm not going to allow my son to be the only black person,
Right.
in the friend group. Then he was like, "Oh, what's cracking? What's cracking?" To the other black people I was talking to. Then I just walked away.
Well, my thing is this, brother. This is my thing. I'm not gonna allow my child or myself to be the only black person in there. I've been there plenty of times. It's so many, I got so many stories that I have not said nothing about. I got plenty of stories I haven't said nothing about. But I will tell them stories. I'm gonna tell them on my Patreon. And that's patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Make sure y'all check me out on Patreon. Now, I'm gonna tell them stories. I'm gonna tell them stories this Sunday. I'm gonna tell them, fuck it. I mean, I'm gonna tell all of them. However,
Okay.
As a black man, I have been in situations where I've been to a bar. Sometimes you want. I want to go watch the Packer game, the Green Bay Packers. I want to go watch the Bucks game, but the bar that's closest to me, or the bar I'm comfortable with going to, is like maybe 2 miles from my house.
Right.
So I go to that bar, that sports bar, whatever. Ain't no black folks in that bar. I walk in there, it's like 3 people, and then I'm the only black dude amongst the 3 people, plus the bartender. And then the bar starts filling up as the game come on. It's like 50 people in the bar. I'm the only black person. It gets uncomfortable real quick, right?
Right.
And, you try to be cool about it, but then what happens when a white girl comes up to you? She drunk and she want to flirt and she want to talk crazy and, hey, what's up? Woo woo. She got a whole boyfriend over there playing pool, or he's shooting darts, and she in your face, and you seen her come in here with this white dude. So you're like, hey, listen, ain't that your man over there? Who's that guy? Oh, he's my friend. He thinks he's my boyfriend, but and hey, listen, I don't want no problems. So let's not do that, because I don't want to get into no situation,
Right. Smart.
What are you scared? You scared of him? He's a pussy. He's nothing. You can beat him up. You're black. You can beat him up. He's nothing. Okay. I tell the bartender, hey, let me get my check. Let me cash out real quick. Let me get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I see where this is going fast.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And before you know it, like I say, I got 50, 60 stories about this stuff like this. As I'm cashing out, finna leave, going to my car, here comes some bald-headed white boy. Fucking pussy. Yeah, pussy, you better leave, man. My girl told me you try to talk to her, you pussy, you better leave. Now, my pride as a black man is like, bro, I go in my trunk and I destroy all of y'all. All of you to be destroyed. Or I could just drive off and take the L. I could drive off and take the L. So the maturity in me says, you know what? Let me just get in my car, drive off, and take the L. Even though they're throwing rocks and stones and beer cans at my car, let me just drive off and take the L. Because if I stop, if I do what I really want to do on some John Rambo shit,
Right.
everybody goes. And now I'm the black dude on the news as a terrorist or some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just drive the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's the dilemma that we have to face as black people, unfortunately.
Yeah, absolutely 78. I could see he started getting uncomfortable and started to try to talk black.
Yeah.
I have like, let me just go before I do something there. Allegedly.
No, I feel you. Absolutely. But brother, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for pulling up on me. I'm gonna
Thank you for sharing.
Yes, sir. I gotta get ready for my dog show. Make sure y'all tune into my dog. Anybody who interested in American Pit Bull Terrier, let me put that on the screen real quick. Game Dog Talk. Patreon.com/Game Dog Talk. Make sure y'all tune in tonight. We're finna go live. We're finna be kicking it. We're finna be shooting. It's finna be crazy. So
Yeah, not yet. Oh, sorry.
oh no, it's all good, brother. Thank y'all so much for joining us. I appreciate the love. Holla at y'all in a minute. We up out of here. Deuces.